I feel like talking about systems. What does it mean to me to have a system? To have a system means to live life on purpose or with purpose. And I feel like people who subscribe to a system, they have easier lives. Whether that system is a religion or an African spiritual system, a metaphysical system, whatever it is, you need a system. Well, I won't say you need a system, but it's really important to know what you're doing with your life, where you're going. Um, I heard before that the only constant in life is change. The only thing that we can be sure of that will happen is change. And one of the things that I prescribe to is that the purpose of relating is growth. And so with change, there's growth and there's evolution. And that's why we are here, for the evolution of mankind, human beings, and for the evolution of this planet. And I feel like when we have a system, we have direction. We know what direction we're going in, and we have a guideline that leads us, and a guideline that is applicable to the experiences that we are having in our life. These experiences that help us grow and help us develop personally, and then personal development turns around and leads to community development. So get a system. Like if you don't have any ideas, reach out to people. I mean, if you look around, somebody somewhere is doing something that you resonate with. And if it resonates with you in your heart and you feel it in your heart, then it's okay to explore it. It's okay to be curious about things. And that's how you make a conscious decision about what you want to do in your life. Allow yourself to be curious. Allow yourself to explore different concepts and different regimens and beliefs and ideas, because that's how we find out what's true for us. And when you know what's true for you, then you are that much closer to establishing a foundation for yourself, a foundation upon which you can build a strong and beautiful life. Because if you have a strong foundation, then everything that you build on top of that is going to stand, and it's going to support you in whatever you want to do in life. So I think that's all I wanted to say about that. And I want to know, like, how life works for people who don't have a system. Like, if you don't subscribe to you know progressive relating, or if you don't believe in religion or spirituality, like, how do you live your life? What are you doing with your life? And I ask out of curiosity. Definitely, I'm not judging. I'm curious, and I want to know. So, a little bit about my system. First of all, I follow the moon and the solar phases as outlined in CN28 and CN365 through the Juju Mama Love Academy. Hey family, little shout out to everybody who knows about those programs. And I really follow the progressive love movement. And what the progressive love movement means to me is authentic relating. It's about four tenets, and I'll see if I can go through all of them without hesitation. There is one, no blame, no shame. And this is about not blaming others for their experiences, not blaming others for your reality, and not feeling shamed or allowing others to shame you about the life that you're living, and how you are relating with people. Then there is no victims, no villains. This means that within the life that we live, we don't villainize other people. We don't make people out to be the bad guy, because we take 100% responsibility for our reality. And we know that we are not a victim, no matter what life looks like, no matter what contrast is being presented to us. We are masters of our creation. So there is no reason to be victimized by any experience that we have, because we know that it is perfect for our evolution. The third tenet is no cop outs, no dropouts. So this is about 100% commitment, being commitment to every relationship in your life, no matter what kind of relationship it is. Friendship, romantic, intimate partners, family, friends, associates, work. I mean, just about any relationship that you can think of. This is about being 100% committed. When it gets hard, and things get challenging, don't run. Don't leave the situation. Don't leave the person. I mean, there's always extremes, and those extremes can be argued, or I wouldn't stay in the relationship for this reason. But the thing is, you want to be present and you want to be aware in that relating experience, because you want to make sure you get the lesson. Which brings us to the main concept, is that the purpose of relating is growth. The benefit is love and happiness. You would think that we all get into relationships to be with somebody and to be in love, and for this person to complete me and make me happy, and because of the experience that I think I can have with this person, this is why I want to be with this person. I'll be the first to say that is true. That is a strong part of the motivation behind why we pursue different relationships with people. But on the same side, you have to realize that there is a higher reason, above whatever you feel within your ego. There's a higher reason, and a higher purpose, I should say. There's a higher purpose to why we interact with people, and that purpose is growth. We are to be aware in these relationships when we're having good times and when we're having times that seem a little bit challenging. When you have a purpose and that purpose is for growth, then you are more apt to waking up in the moment and to being present with your feelings and your emotions, and present with the other person and what they may be experiencing, and knowing that there's something greater. There's always something far greater that's going on than what, seems like is going on in that moment. So that's a little bit about, the systems that I subscribe to, and most of it, it's metaphysical, it's spiritual. I don't subscribe to any one specific religion, because I believe that all is God. God is love, love is God, energy is God, everything around us is alive, and everything is God, goddess. And I say goddess because I do believe in balance. I do believe in the balance between the feminine and the masculine energies. So that's what makes it easy to live my life, because I have a system. I know that during a specific time of the month, I'm planning my goals, I'm planting my goals, I'm clearing out old thoughts, patterns, and behaviors that no longer serve me, that are not beneficial to my new reality. And then I'm gathering new energy. I'm leading, I'm showing up in my life as a leader, after seeing the way. After the gathering phase comes the seeing, when you begin to see the way. And then after you see the way, there's the leading, doing, and using. And this particular system can be applied to a monthly cycle as well as a yearly cycle. And I've been doing this now for about 3 years, and it works for me. And so I just encourage you to find something that works for you, because um, everything is different, and everybody is different, and certain things work for certain people, and other things you can't vibe with. But when you have clear direction for your life and you have a map, then you are that much closer to establishing a foundation, because you have a purpose. And when you know your purpose for life, and you know your vision, then it's that much more fun to go through life, because you see how everything works together. It's like a puzzle, and it all comes together, and all the pieces begin to fit together, because everything is applicable to your highest self and your highest good, and the life that you're ultimately trying to live. So get your life and get a system. Peace.